Hi, my name's Bonnie Barker. I'm with BonnieBayCrochet.com, and today I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a basket check or yarn bag check, whatever you want to call it. My family and I are really big fans of the tennis channel. A lot of times they'll have the tennis pros do a bag check and just to see what's in their bag. So I thought it'd be kind of fun if you just want to see what's in my bag. As a disclaimer, I must tell you I did clean it out before. I'm going to show you what's in here now. And I actually was really blessed by that. I found about $5 and some change in here, so I'm really happy about that. Anyway, let me just show you what I usually carry in my bag. This would be the equivalent to a mental health kit. For those of you who crochet a lot, you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe even the zombie apocalypse survival kit. Lots of good stuff in here. Okay, I've got one main project here that I'm starting. But being true to form as a designer, crocheter, crazy person, I've got much more than that. I have a second project that I'm working with. It's really cool, says Starry Yarn, by the way. Highly recommend that. Oh, look at this. A third work in progress. This is going to be a scarf of some sort at some point. Put that over here. Of course, where would a crocheter be without her crochet hooks? So I've got if I can show this, a handmade crochet gadget bag. Got all sorts of crochet hooks. Very important, handy pair of scissors. Also, this is this can go onto an airplane. It's smaller than 4 inches, so it does meet TSA standards. But always check that. That's always subject to change. Got my beloved seam ripper, which is one reason why I don't do a lot of sewing with machines. We're not real good friends. We have to use that seam ripper way too often. We've got extra yarn needles, and it's really important to carry more than one of these. Oftentimes I find they break on me, so I like to have at least a couple available. And also, this is really a cute little gadget. This is a little snail, but it also is my measuring tape. I'm lost without it. I mean, this little guy helps me through many projects, swatching and gauge measurements and so forth. It comes in really handy at Home Depot and Lowe's stores too, so very helpful item. So I'm going to put that over here. This is important. I've got a bag of somewhat nutritious snacks, some cashew nuts, complete with floss, something that over the 40 crowd will certainly understand the need for. I've got some hand lotion for when your hand gets a little too rough and you want to smooth them out so you don't snag your yarn. That's pretty important to have. I have some extra things. This is reflective cord in the event that I am struck with an idea of how to incorporate that into a design. Okay, I've got some extra large hooks that won't fit into my bag, my other hook holder. So I have these floating around separately. Also, I wanted to mention this basket. I'm not being paid to say this, I promise you, but I bought this at a grocery store in Littleton, New Hampshire on my way to the crochet conference last year. And it's probably some of the best money I've ever spent. It was handmade by some wonderful woman in Africa. And these are available through the African Market Basket company. And I think it may be africanmarketbasket.org or .com. Should you be interested in trying to find out where you could, find one from a vendor. Anyway, it's just really wonderful. The ball of yarn can stay inside here and not necessarily pop out as easily. It's just been a tremendous bag for me. Let me show you some more items. Some of you may recognize this as a money bag. I am not a money bag, but this is my money bag, which I found $5 in. I find this very handy. It's easy to grab. It's easy to, instead of trying to locate a pencil or something in here, if I can find this bag at my disposal, I have multiple pens, a highlighter, an extra pair of reading glasses. You never know when you're going to need those. I I have a lot of these really fun buttons my son designed for me, and if you want one, I will send it to you free as long as you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with about double the postage. About 2 stamps should probably get it to you. Just send me an email at bonniebay@me.com, and I'll give you the address, and you can just send that and I can get it to you. But it's always fun to give these to people to encourage them to crochet, and also if they want to visit my website where I have a lot of free videos and things. Also a little booklet here with stickies if I'm needing to mark something, and all the important George Washington portraits. So anyway, it's just kind of fun to have it in a place that's easily accessible. I'll leave it out here. And last but not least, yarn. I've got some tweed yarn. An event that I get bored with those projects and I just want to try something else. I've got some Red Heart Unforgettable yarn that I've ripped out a couple times on failed tries. I've got a lovely ball of Cascades Heritage Silk on hand. Can't have enough of that. And I've got some thin acrylics, some more Cascade yarn to try, and more Cascade yarn. I promise I'm not doing a commercial for them. It just happens to be what's in my bag. And I've got some, some cotton should I want to make something out of that. And last but not least, a couple of swatches where I was maybe trying to get a gauge or trying to experiment with a couple of stitches here. Okay, well that concludes my bag check, or rather my basket check. Take care. God bless.